Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode. I am your host, Joshua So, and this is Composing Live. And what I wanted to do today, I kind of switched the gears on the camera angle a little earlier than I was anticipating, so kind of threw me off. But today we're going to be doing the cue from a very popular anime back 20 years ago called Wolf's Rain, and it was composed by Yoko Kanno. This cue in particular is called My Little Flower, and so I am really excited just because it's not a cue that maybe a lot of people know, and it's just shining some spotlight on one of my favorite composers of all time, Yoko Kanno. So I hope you guys enjoy today. This will be a session that we'll be probably doing a series on as well. We'll see how far we can go today. So let's go ahead and talk about the cue in a little bit. I'm just gonna go ahead and play you a little bit of this first half, and then we can kind of talk about it. So here is the music. Let me go ahead and mute the track. Okay, here we go. And Guy Shard is in town. Hello. It's good to see you. No worries. So very delicate, as you can hear. Also, let me put the volume up just a bit for you. Okay, we'll stop there. We probably won't get any further than that actually for today, but that's about halfway, or maybe a third or so. But a very beautiful piece and a very delicate beginning as it evolves into something much bigger, much more emotional. So, yeah, that is the plan for today. And I should mention that all of this that you've heard is probably without piano. It's more orchestral, so you hear some vibraphone and you hear celeste in the beginning. I'll play a little bit of that melody just on the piano so you can hear it. And then there's a kind of a jazzy. So that's the melody, and it plays again when the strings come in. It's something when you listen, it's like so memorable, yet there's just so many like different things going on with the direction of the melody that you kind of just get lost in the whole feeling almost. But this is quite a rigid type of composition in terms of the melody, and I'm glad that you like it, Guy. It sounds like I kind of didn't address your vacation in Europe, but that's awesome. I hope you had a lot of fun. Sounds like you had a great time. Where did you go, by the way? As far as the composition, yes, this is from Wolf's Rain. It's one of my favorite little kind of hidden gems of animation and storyline as well. Okay, so with that being said, let's go ahead and start this a little bit. And the game plan here is I have some notes that I've kind of came up with, and I as you can see, have the chord progression here mapped out as best as I could. Some of the cue-based chords are kind of wonky, like For instance, this one wasn't quite the right chord, but it's close enough. There's like a 11th in there somewhere that I can't really add. But anyways, that's the best we can do for now. So let's go and kind of map this out for a second. So in the beginning, I'll play it again. As you can hear, there's that little Celeste and vibraphone duo. And if you play it by itself, you don't get that timbre that you hear when it's together. It's like a, if you hear that and listen to the recording again. It's also kind of panned to the left, so maybe I'll do that real quick. Both of those are panned to the left, as usually they are in an orchestra setting. I'm gonna pan it just a little bit more. That's about right. Okay, cool. So there's that. Oh, and I just saw your note there, Guy. France, awesome. Viva la France. Let's try a little bit of that. Maybe we'll start there, just to kind of get us going. We'll address the other things that are happening after. So first off, there's like a note like that. So let's see how we go. Oh, actually, you know what? I like to give myself a count off now. That kind of helps as well. So I'll go back here. It's a mess. Let's see. Let's try this. And let's get this in there as well. Okay, I missed that first note. There's like a weird pickup note. I'm going to do that again. I'll play it with the recording, why not? Okay. All right, so we'll get that going. Also, what I'll do is I'm gonna mute this now, and then we'll get the timing a little bit better. But this will just kind of give us a guideline on when we add the other stuff. So first off, usually I go backwards. I'll do like the background first and then the foreground. In this case, I'm doing the foreground and then the background. Sorry, it gets jumpy sometimes. I gotta make sure that this thing is off. Here we go. So yeah, and I kind of messed up. So it's not perfect, but we can get it in that ballpark. Yeah, right there. And on this, there was some sustain pedal stuff that probably should be happening here. I kind of got messed up on that last part when I hit the wrong note. So what I'll do is I'm just gonna re-record over this. Let's see, and then let's get the timing a little bit better. Just overall, just do a soft quantize. And there's a bit of a retardando. There's actually a lot of retardando in this, so that's another tricky part of making this sound as realistic as possible. I'm just gonna do sustain pedals, and that's also tricky to see. I'm just seeing how you would actually pedal that. Let's see. Maybe every half note. And then I think I got that after. Oh no, I didn't. A lot of slowing down here. And you'll notice that what I did up here, if you're not familiar with what I normally do, is for especially like a very slow moving piece and that pushes and pulls, is using a tempo map. So you'll see that tempo mapped, it does kind of throw off maybe some of the recording progress as well. There's little tricks on how to fix that, but I'll just kind of deal with this as we go for now. Get used to that natural push and pull. Okay, so that's more or less the melody. I might bring up this over here and a higher octave. Something maybe here. Maybe it goes up, is what I'm thinking. Okay, so it sounds like both of these go up. Is that, let's see. Interesting. I'm gonna say, let's take out the Celeste for a second, and this one sounds like it in that register. Something in that regard. So in that case, yep, that sounds right. And for some reason the panning reset. So let me actually put the panning in as well. So if we go like this, so there you go. There's my panning for the vibraphone, and then panning for this one real quick, like that. And let's play that. Good. Okay, so then this can be quieter. Maybe we can just bring up all of that a little louder. Yeah, it's a nice lullaby. My nephew just got born. My brother and his wife had a baby recently, and for some reason this piece reminds me of my nephew. So it's kind of nice to, I mean, it is a lullaby moment, so I just kind of have that in my mind. Let's go to this next part here. So we have harp. Luckily on this one, this took a little bit longer to figure out. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this much and put it into the harp and just see how that sounds. So we go whoop, and we go whoop. Okay, and for some reason, oh, I muted it, that's why. Okay, so this harp's a bit cleaner sounding. There's not a lot of room tone. So what we'll do, I could switch out the harp, but I really like this library for just the simplicity of things and the glissandos. What I'll do is I'll just put like a spaces convolution reverb on and try to make it sound more like that. So we'll add, it's probably like a hall. This is the stock one. Let's try this one for a second. Orchestral percussion, or maybe strings. Harp's kind of a weird one. Let's try this for a second. Okay, I'll put this up. Whoa, it's like a doubling. Oh, that's because of the pre-delay. The pre-delay is really high. I'll bring it down a bit. That's a little better. It's still kind of, it sounds a little funky. Maybe it's because it's more for drums. I don't know. I like it though. It's working for me. Put some of that low cut in there. That helps. Good. Okay. So this is the notes. If you want to see what I have here, it's outlining these chords up here. If that helps. Let's see if I can make that bigger. Okay. So you have that, right? And you have an E flat. So this is in the key of E flat. There's these cool, you know, like jazzy. What was it, like the second half diminished chords, half diminished seventh chords, and if I would play that, see that one, yeah, it's this chord is just sprinkled everywhere. Anywho, so these are your notes. I'll just kind of get the feel, make sure that the velocities are good. Like this one's kind of quiet. Right? It was a little bit loud. Okay, and then that's where the strings come in. So yeah, this could probably be louder, but we'll gauge that. As far as other things, I feel like this isn't completely done yet. I feel like we're missing like maybe some second notes, if that makes sense. So like in here, maybe some double stopping. Well, we're missing flute as well, so it kind of seems a little empty because of that. But I'm gonna press play one more time for the recording. Yeah, right there. So we're missing that note. I think Harp not only plays it, but this Celeste and Vibraphone thing. So, right? Okay, so let me unmute that. Right. Now, if that's happening, we'll go a little quieter. A little bit louder, softer on that note. I'm not sure if this with the pedal also stops. So let's listen to the recording. Yeah, so the pedal does stop right there. Okay. All right, so that's one of the notes. Let's listen one more time. Really speeds up there. Okay, so and then as it speeds up, you can get a little louder. Okay, all right. Okay, now that we have the sort of more ambient feel of the harp, it feels like we need to copy that setting into our other instruments like this one. So the Celeste, I'm just gonna copy the setting, and then let's do, actually before I do that, I might want to bring the dryness a little higher, and then do that for the vibraphone as well. I think that'll help. Okay, and bring that up as well. Let's see. Let's hear it one more time. Okay. Nice. Now you notice how most of the instruments are panned left a bit. That's great because now that gives us a hole to fill with the flutes. I'm just wondering if I should stop and before we do flutes, let me just finish this off with this chord because I feel like we're missing a crucial like that. It needs to be a little louder though. Should I bring? Maybe I bring all this up. Wow, it's so quiet. Is it that high? Let's see. So it's like that. Okay. And then there might be a note there too to resolve. I don't know. I would say maybe we just add it in. Maybe there. Okay. And this one needs to just be plucked or arpeggiated, strummed, whatever you want to call that, a little bit better. Maybe not that note. I feel like we're missing like a F. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, is that playable with the harp, like a real harpist? Probably. I mean, we could even add, like, this is the left hand, and then the others are the right. Let's try this. Yeah. Let's bring out, yeah, something. It's hard to get that right, but almost. Let's see. Maybe I just re-record that. Let's see. Was that any better? So that was the first. That was my version. This is the original. Here's my version again. It's a little bit more powerful, if anything. I kind of like the first version better now. It's just not as loud. Oh, okay. That's fine. Okay, great. So I think that covers the notes there for the most part. Then let's do our flute. If we listen to the flute, I kind of was thinking, is it alto flute or is it just regular flute? It's kind of a lower tone, so I was thinking, is it alto? And the rhythm's like an eighth note. Okay, something like that. Let's figure out the notes. Okay, so at least for those four measures, I could do that. Let's pick out a right articulation. Here we go. Okay, and I am playing with the recording, but that's fine. Let's see how it sounds without that. The beauty of something like this is it doesn't have to be perfect. Like, you know, this kind of stuff is nice where it maybe pushes on purpose or polls. I guess this would be more of a poll. Anywho, I like those little things. Let's shape it and see if that makes it any better. First off, it's kind of loud. Oops, and let's make sure this is on. Okay, again. Wow, it slows down a lot right there. Is that how it goes? That sounds a little bit weird. It almost sounds like I need to go in between that. There you go. Okay, so that's better. And then this is probably a solo alto flute for the sample that I'm using. So maybe we layer that with this solo flute. It works. It's just on that lower register of the flute, but together it could sound good. And also, maybe for this one, I do a different articulation. There's this one. Wow. And for something, it gets louder there. Not sure why. Maybe because it's not overlapping. Okay. Let's hear it. I'll go longer on this tail here. Yeah, so both are using that reverb. Let's go a little bit more. Cool. So I maybe need to go smaller on some of these. Let's try again. Okay, cool. If I feel like it needs more, maybe I use a 2 flute instead of a 1 flute. In this case, I need to make sure. Oh yeah, this is good. I'll just add more reverb. Let's try this and see if that helps. I could do all 3, I guess. Okay, that sounds a little better. Let's bring out maybe 1 or 2 of those. Okay, good. Now the problem is in the recording they're panned to the right. So we could do that. See how that sounds. Panning it now. There you go. Just kind of add some contrast with the stereo field there. Cool. Yeah, I think we're good now. I can maybe tweak that as time goes on. Let's listen to the recording. This one needs to go even more. We're really stretching this. Yeah, something like that. Okay, next, moving to the next phrase. Let's listen again. Let's see. Okay, next. That's unusual because I have an A flat major 7th chord in there, and I'm playing a B flat and an E flat. It's like a almost like a sus2 or 9th chord. Okay, there's nothing there. Oh, actually, it's the same note. It's just really hard to hear it. Okay, well, in that case, let's try seeing what we can do here. Okay, let's try again. Same thing. A little bit better. I did a wrong note here. That's good. Okay, so let's do that, and we can work with that. Gotta make sure these are on legato. Let's pull this down just a little bit. Maybe not so loud on that either. Oops. And I think we're good. Yeah. Okay. All right. So that part is done, I think. Let's listen one more time from the top. Okay, good. All right, so we can add to this next section now. So we have some strings. All right, so should I just keep going with the scheme where I do the foreground first and then the background? I kind of like that. Although I am, since we're on the flutes, I kind of want to keep the flutes going until measure 14 if we can. Let's do that, and then we'll go to the melody. So it goes. Same notes. Right there, I'm not sure if it changed. If it's doing that. It almost sounds like it's playing F G. Even here. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's do it. I'll do it all at the same time. All right. You know, I'm gonna do it without the music for a second. Oh, hello. I gotta do that again. Make sure that they're all highlighted. A little bit louder. Let's try it one more time. It's a little too loud, probably. All right. It's a little bit, maybe too drastic. One more time. 2, 3. Oops, I missed that note. Okay, there you go. That's more like it. Yeah, maybe some of these might have been pushed a bit too early. But that's just how it goes sometimes in real life. Let's go add these in now. The only downside of doing it this way, you have to, when you're arming multiples, you have to assign the articulation 3 times too. But yeah, I like that. Let's go to the strings. So I'm assuming this is like a viola, maybe cello and viola. So let's go to our CSW or CSS, Cinematic Studio Strings. Okay. And then it switches. Okay, let's try it. All right, let's try again. I gotta assign the articulation better. Okay. Timing was a little weird there. Is it because it's too quiet? Sometimes with the velocities, you have to really, you have to bring it up so that they play right. Let's try again. Cool. In that case, we'll bring it a little shorter. Okay, good. Let's add Pacific instance in there as well. Layer that. Oh, magic. Okay, so then, yeah, if you combine, you know, multiple string libraries that complement each other, it really does sound so convincing sometimes. Let's try this. Okay, so I'm gonna maybe take out cello altogether. Good. The last note, second to last note is rushing. And then it's a bit loud, just a tad. So why don't we do that? Good. Awesome. Just thinking out loud, maybe I don't go there till that note. Same here. All right. Then we have da na 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 na, and then you have this cello thing actually, and you notice it goes. Oh, and also let me bring up the vibrato. This has a vibrato on it, so maybe do that on both of these. There should be some on cello. It's kind of flat sounding right now. Okay, there you go. So there's the vibrato on. There you go. Oh yeah. So let's just add that into the mix. And I think the only reason why I'm doing this right now is from memory. I just was remembering some of the notes I was figuring out earlier. So it's doing this too. I forgot. Yeah. So let's draw then. Okay. Something along that. Okay. So here's what I'll do. I'm just gonna that's basically what we need. So that's it. Let's see. Push that forward. Good. Okay. And then let's redraw these in. Oh. I think I have to wait. I have merge mode on now, but it's acting weird. And there should be a note right before it. Like that. If that makes sense. Which kind of messes everything up here. Kind of have to push this forward. The CSS library sounds great. It's just it's a little wonky with how you have to put them in. But I don't mind it. Okay, so let's draw that in now. Here we go. A little bit too much. I only did one for some reason. Okay, good. And we'll figure out the next part. This cello needs to be sustained a little longer. I gotta get a shortcut key for this merge and replace mode. Something like that. Let's try again. Okay, so let's see if this is overlapping. That might be a problem. One more time. Okay, great. So that's a little bit better in the feel there. I like it creep it in a little more. Okay, so if that's the case, we could probably use this instance here, and I'm just gonna double layer that with the Pacific as well. Okay, and I'm not sure about this so much if it changes the note or what, but maybe I'm gonna just dial that down a little more on this one. That sounds better. Okay, it's kind of, it's still there, it lingers, but it's just faint. Okay, so there's that. Let's listen back to the recording. There's a lot going on. The biggest thing that popped up was the bass plucks. I don't know if you heard that. Let's listen to that real quick. Oh, sorry. This is me. It sounded so good that I thought it was a recording. Oh, it even sounds better now. Boom, 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 boom. I can't sing it, but boom, boom. So we gotta hit those notes, and I'll just do it on this one. Is it pan to the right actually? Huh. Yeah, it is. Okay, so we have some plucks. Almost sounds like that. I'm assuming it's in octaves. Let me listen again to the recording. Or it can be sol, do. One more time. Definitely sounds like that to me with a E flat. It could be like that. I think that's what it is. Okay, so pizzicato, boom, boom, and then gotta be louder. So good. And then I think you do it again. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. All right. So that's the easy part. The harder parts are the inner lines here. Also, I should mention. It sounds like with the strings, there's like a either clarinet or flute. It's hard to hear, but I would imagine it's oboe, clarinet. Oh, sorry, that's me again, huh? So the recording. Whew, what is that? Is that the alto flute? Almost sounds like that. Okay, so here's what we'll do. Once we get out of this part, let's take this out, and let's add this alto flute, which is just basically mimicking this. So I might as well copy and paste it in, and let's see how it sounds. Okay, cool. Okay. Alto flute. You don't really hear that often. Okay, cool. That sounds better to me. I feel like it's more full. That there was something there that I couldn't put my finger on. I think that's what it is. Okay. I'm hearing that now on the alto flute. Okay. Oops, my bad. Okay, and something around there. I'll just draw it in. So. Gotta overlap these. That was probably too much. Okay, and then I'm not sure if it changes here. I feel like it stays. It stays, but maybe you reattack on this note. See if that works. Yeah. Okay. Almost there. So this is the pickup note to the main melody, which is played in the very beginning with the celeste on this part. Da, 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 da. Okay. Tugging at the heartstrings, as they say. Hey, Sam. Welcome, welcome. It's all good. Oh, also, this velocity, I always have to remember to bring that up. I didn't do it on these ones, huh? Oh well. So I think we're good on that. And for this thing, if anything, I'll bring this into the other line I was doubling, which I'm assuming is just this one right here. It's hard. Maybe we'll do both. It's just it gets so loud. I have to shape these separately. So. Okay. Let's bring this down. Okay, let's do that now with the other one. Okay. There's viola, something like that, in that inner line. And then let's listen to other stuff. Oh, there's a lot going on. There's also this harp stuff is really being drawn out on some of these. Like, it's not just the velocity. I might have to bring up this too. Is that right? Yeah. Let's assume it's that. yeah. Let's just do that. Okay, so hopefully that isn't too loud. Man, I'm gonna be on this for a bit. Man, okay. I heard a lot of clear things that time. Hmm. I think I feel like I'm missing like one thing. I'm not sure what it is. I think in the harp we're missing some notes. Is it doom doom doom? Oh, so I'm missing like that. I'm missing that note. Okay. Okay. So the only other thing I'm missing, I think, is just this violin stuff. Now, when those really high strings come in, is that in a different stereo position? It is. So it sounds like violin 1 doesn't kick in until that very last moment. So let's mimic that. Maybe I'll draw it in or record it in. So make sure the vibrato's up all the way. Do I have to? I might have to do that for every single one of these, just to be on the safe side. So just put it in. I could also layer it at the same time, like that. Just go. Okay, let's do it without the metronome. Oh, actually, let's keep the metronome on with this tempo check. I mean, let's try. I think I can do a better job. Let's try one more time. And make sure we arm both of these. Oh yeah, and this, oops, there's two notes. That's always tough on samples. Let's try again. Not loud enough. I just got to get that timing right. There's a lot of push and pull here. Okay, great. I feel really good about that. Let's go ahead and keep that take. Although, why am I missing? It's like I'm missing that. I must have deleted it. Oh, that's weird. The way sometimes how Cubase does that, it's so weird. Let's go ahead and just hear that together one more time. So let's bring that forward just a bit. Same with this note. All right. I like those little smears. It's kind of cool. Even there, portamento there. That might be a bit rushing on the beat. Let's see here. Tempo track. There you go. Let's just look at a tempo track. There you go. I like that. I'm just tempted to push it forward just a bit. And then I kind of did this volume going up. Maybe not so much there. Very nice. Okay, so now let's work under all of that we just played. So let's listen to what the bass line is doing. Interesting. I'm not sure if the bass plays on the 1. Or maybe the bass plays like a layer below, and then that's the cello we're hearing. Yeah, it sounds like bass is just playing like a long note. That's not pizzicato. Whoa, that's weird. There you go. Okay, now we can hear it. So, whether that bass line changes there, I'm not sure, but it would work. Let's just see how that sounds. Try again. Almost there. Okay, now let's listen to the just that bass line. It's so hard to hear. Okay, and then it changes right there. So it's like doing a pedal tone on an E, which makes sense. It would work in these chords here. You have E flat, and E flat is in that chord. So yeah, that works. Let's try. All right, so let's kind of draw it in the expression. It's about right. Now I'm not sure if that was the right note. Is it F? That's actually A flat. And we can go louder. Oh, sorry. And then I think it actually changes half notes. Boom, boom. D flat. Okay, let's keep going. It almost sounds, I'm not sure if it's on the the fourth beat or the third beat. Oh man. Maybe on the fourth beat. It's like, maybe, I'm not sure if, I mean, that's definitely not a mistake in the recording, but sometimes I question, did I don't know. Sometimes, like, is that the best decision, I guess. Anywho, it sounds like cello's on the third beat, or vice versa. Someone's playing on the third beat, and then someone else is playing on the fourth beat. I would say bass is on the third beat, cello is on the fourth beat, and then they both play this D flat. It's so weird. It could be two notes. It could be like, I don't know, or it could be vice versa. I'm very confused. I'm gonna do that. Let's just pretend it's two notes, and it gets louder on this second, or on the fourth beat one, the second E flat. It's a little drastic, but okay. And then what's next? So G, and then it goes to A flat. Okay, let's go to the next part. Ooh, that's interesting. It kind of like does this, but fades out. And then, oh, and then, oh wow, it's like really quiet, and it reattacks here, I think, and then okay, I'm hearing A flat, B flat. And then probably E flat. Okay. So let's do that much and see how we can fill up everything else. So we have, let's try again. I can do better. Okay, that should do it. That's the only weird one is this. Maybe I can just do it one note. Something like that. Let's go down. There you go. A little bit more subtle. Cool. All right. So there's that. There's also cello that's kind of playing on top of this. So let's do that now. We go here. Oh, actually, let's just keep it like that for now. All right, let's listen. Okay, let's do it one measure at a time. Or two measures. So it starts on an E flat. Oh, sorry. Let's listen to the recording again. I think it's just FF. I just saw those notes. Yeah. Cheap views, huh? Let's not do that, guys. Or whoever is doing that. Send them to the shadow zone. I like that. Yeah, Wolf's Rain. It's an old anime now, right? It's considered old. It was popular when I was in college. That was 20 years ago. Anywho, yeah, it's not one of those big ones that everyone knows, but it has a interesting story, and there's only like one season too, which I like. I kind of I'm starting to despise big series that have like never-ending seasons of things, but I mean, Game of Thrones was what, 7 seasons, so what am I to say? But anyways, yeah, this one's a pretty short series, I would say, and worth watching. Is a very deep message, I would say. It's about wolves that turn into humans, and they are trying to search for something. Anywho, okay, so what was it? Okay, maybe I stopped there. Okay. Okay, so it goes like this. Something, I think I'm missing a note. Here we go. 1. Maybe like that. Or I guess it goes right into it. Okay, I think I'm ready. Here we go. I'm with the recording, aren't I? Let's try it without the recording. Okay. All right, so let's do that and put that into the mix. Could use a little more energy right there on that B natural or C flat probably, since it's F diminished. So let's make sure that all our articulations are set. So you got legato there, no legato there. Okay, so timing. I'm not sure if the first, well, all of this just seems kind of rushed. So maybe up till there. Let's push that in a little bit. Okay. All right. So how can we add more energy on that last part? A lot of it is just maybe backing down. So let's back down on this. And maybe a little bit of a break. Bum, bum. All right. Let me listen. Okay, I guess it goes in, but we drop energy. Okay, that's around there. So then we can maybe bring this up just a bit. Let's do the same thing. Okay. When I mess with the timing here, it sounds a little bit tame now. It's also the legato. Cool. I want to keep up the vibrato, but maybe just the expression go down a little bit. Cool. All right, so we got that first half of the cello done. Should we just keep going? Let's finish up the cello line here. There might be a split somewhere here too. Just kind of keep in mind. Let me solo these guys. Here goes. E flat. Okay, let's keep listening. Also, it sounds a little weird. I'm not sure if it's the recording or this musical mode I put it in. Oh man. What? Ooh, that's hard. It probably goes to the B flat. Okay, almost there. Okay, so, one, two. Okay, all right. Let's keep it going. Oh, wrong note. And I gotta do the merge mode. I gotta arm both. Okay, let's try it again. Wrong note. There you go. All right. Starting a new job on Monday. Awesome. Congratulations. As to have built the building. Awesome, man. Start to adulting. It's a good thing to do. Here we go. Okay. Good. This is interesting. Maybe I go earlier on that. Okay. Timing is better. Let's move on to viola. If cello is done, I'm assuming it is. Let's listen to the upper line now. So it goes viola. I think that's what I'm hearing. Let's hear it one more time. Somewhere here. I think I'm hearing something else. Da-na-na. Okay. I'll solo this. Solo these two. I think that's right. So. Oh, but then this is doing that cello thing. I'm not sure if it's doubling with the cello, if it's kind of doing its own line, or maybe I'm getting this part confused with the cello and swap it. I'm not sure. It's really about the panning, if anything. Hey, Cheyenne. Cheyenne's in the house. Crap. I think I swapped the cello here. That this part actually is what the viola is playing, I think. I think that's what's happening. So up to here, what I could do is do that. Bring this in here. And then I have to figure out what the cello is playing. There are some notes underneath, kind of like in that mid bass line area. So we'll fix that. Let's do this though real quick. Oopsie. All right, so let's do this part. That's basically what that they played there. Let's try it a little quieter though. Also, let's do this. Okay, let's listen to that. Cool. We'll get this to play a little bit earlier. I think we got it. Maybe redraw this in. Okay, let's try the other side, the other layer. And this one's specific, so I can kind of push it in a little further. Okay, all right. So, when it switches here, somewhere here. I mean, it could be cello still, but I'm actually thinking it's wrong. Let's just kind of use some detective work, and so there's a gap right here, if you can see. So maybe we kind of follow what the bass line is doing here, and just as a sort of a experiment, we'll bring in the cello line. So right here, and then I kept this one. Oh yeah. So at least for this portion, or where the locators are set, maybe it's somewhere here in this area. So I'm just gonna guess it's like this, or even like a flat, F even. Any area would work within that chord. So I mean, it could be an E flat there. I'm not sure. Right. It could be F. I don't know. So, anyways, that's the idea here. So, let's listen for that area. I'm just going to delete it. And do we have another one? There's cello here and cello here. I guess I deleted both in a sense. Let's double check. Okay. All right, so let's listen. Let's go back a little bit. So it sounds like it goes down, which is good. What? No, probably A flat. Yep. Okay, so we have A flat. Or is it D? I do hear, I think I do hear A flat, but what would F sound like? Okay, there's F. Wow. I think it's F. That's reinforcing that melody. Anyways, okay, let's keep listening. Okay, all right. So here's the cello. Maybe E flat. I hear the E flat now. That makes sense with the voice leading. Okay, so E flat. E flat again. And then goes to G actually. Wow, so I'm kind of swapping these lines a little bit. Okay. So I actually don't need to record this. I could just play this. So, or excuse me, not play. I could copy it. Is what I meant. So over here. We'll just keep it one line. Okay. So maybe it doubles with the viola here. I'm not sure. Something's not right, but let's try that now with the other line. Okay. Oh, no, wrong instrument. There you go. Okay, so I have to do double the work because it's the cello is 2 instruments. Okay, no portamento. Good. Okay, nice. Now let's just draw it in. Around there. That's just one of those. It's kind of hard to hear. I think the Pacific cello is a little louder. A lot louder, it looks like. It's hard to find a good spot. There you go. Okay, a little bit better. There's a reattack. Maybe I reattack on this instrument, but not on the other one. Okay, that's a bit better. Hopefully that fills it up more. Good. Let's push this forward. Good. Okay. All right. So we have bass, we have cello, we have viola. Let's go and listen. And of course the melody too. Let's listen for violin 2. Maybe we're missing the octave melody reinforcement here. Wow, I hear like harp or celeste there. It could be. It's probably vibraphone. Yeah. Wow. This is tricky. I think violins are in unison. So let's see how this goes. Now I'm kind of curious, how would that sound with this an octave lower for both of these? So let's try that. I don't think I hear that in the recording. I think Violin 2 is playing more pad type stuff. That makes sense. And then right about here. Right here. Right there. That's Violin 2. Right? Yeah. And then it's like maybe Viola 2 there. But so it sounds like it's just Violin 1 playing the melody here. And then maybe here we let's just look at our strings again. There's a gap between the Violin 1 and viola, right? So I'm guessing Violin 2 is playing probably like a pad type thing, spelling out the chord here. So I'll bring that out. We have, could be like a G for that, or even a D. I don't know, B flat. And this is with the recording, right? Okay, just double checking. So let's go. So I'm hearing like, oh, is it playing? Make sure I'm armed. Still not working. I'm not sure why. Maybe I shouldn't be in here. I should be in here. Okay. So going back to here, playing again. I'm hearing. Maybe right there. So maybe a G. I'll play along. Yeah, G, A flat. So it goes G, A flat, B flat, A flat. Okay. And then goes back to G. I think I'm hearing horn actually with the viola doubling there. Anyways. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay. So I think I can vaguely remember that. A G, stay on there, and then I'll get this last part too. Oh man. not sure if that's right. Also, do I have C2 up? Okay, I do. Let's try this. Oh no. Try again. I'm gonna do it at the same time, actually. Okay, so it was close. I gotta get louder on that last part. Right. Let's listen. Yeah, it has to be more stately, marcato maybe on that part. Let me listen to, at least for this layer. Maybe marcato there, but let's just keep in legato for now. Same thing. Oh yeah. I'll fix it. Okay, so bring this over here. Okay, and then I'll just finish this up. Something like that. I think I messed that up. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure if that last note's right. Could be, that might be Violin 1 though. Or ah, man. I don't know. Violin sounds like it's Violin 1 there, but I think it's that actually. Okay. So we'll just deal with that for now. That's probably all the time we have anyways. We can't go any further than that. But we're getting close. I think we're getting close. There's some horns. There's probably some woodwinds also doubling here. We're really going to have to listen critically. But let's just finish off the violin. So like, and does it play all the way through? Oh, it is. Okay, so no, Violin 1 sustains. I got this part wrong then. I thought that was violin 1, but it's not. It's violin 2. Okay, let's just get that right real quick. Oops. Is that right? Right? Okay, so let's get that going. Oh, oops. That's it. So, well, one other thing. So it goes to C, probably. Alright. More or less that's right. Okay, let's get the articulations all set in there. Dial that in. Do that for the other. Okay. I think we got that. We got the strings done. Okay, so that sounds better. What's weird about the layering the same libraries or different libraries with the same voices is it doesn't behave the same. So I have to just remember that when I'm working with Pacific, because you really have to push the notes forward on CSS, Cinematic Studio Strings, but with Pacific you don't really. So I have to kind of like adjust that almost, and that really messes up everything. So I'm gonna solo this. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. What's the best way? Re-record it? I don't know. I kind of want to just re-record it. Might be better rather than finagling it the whole time. If I can remember to see here. Let's try again. Okay, that might be better. Let's do that, and that way it kind of blends in with the other right here. Oops, wrong chord, wrong keyboard note. Yeah, and then this was pushed a little bit forward. It's all funky here. Okay, let's see if I can get that going with everything else. Okay, let's listen to just the CSS. Right, this part kind of dies down volume-wise, so I'm gonna bring that up just on a global same. Oh, and you know what? I'm looking at the wrong one, huh? I should be here. So I'm listening to the right one. I just have to do it on the right one. Actually, when I'm looking at this is kind of low. So maybe we bring this up. Like that. Maybe I'll just record over it. Okay, better. I think that helps just a little bit. Man, what about the other one? It's tricky. Try to get this to sound as good as possible. Oh, okay, oops. Let's try it. Okay. There's a little gap here. And then this one pushed a little early. Probably would help if I do that. And this thing I did might be too much. I'll bring it up around there. All of these should probably be overlapping, so I can just apply legato. Oh, sorry, let me try again. Make sure that this last note doesn't do that. Okay. Okay. All right. So that covers a lot of the meat and potatoes of this little moment, but there's certain things that can help. I need to bring up some of the bass on this. So let's just revisit that. So maybe here I can just grow it more. some funky things not recording over, right? So let's have to draw that in. Anywho, that's better. I feel like it's a little bit exaggerated, but it helps. Maybe I bring that down and let's mess with this a little more. Okay. And then bring this up again, so to speak. Okay. Yeah. Okay, let's bring up the cello on this part. Right over here. So I don't know what maybe we can, let's make it easier. I'll bring this up just a little bit on both. This one already has it, huh? Okay, try again. Alright, let's bring this up. That's nice. Okay, and then maybe the strings are a tad bright. So like we can shape this a little bit better. And we could also just bring it down. I'm not sure. Yeah. Yeah, it's tricky. What's the hardest part with sampled instruments is the notes that reattack. You can't ever get it quite right. I think on some libraries you can like put the pedal down. Let me try that. Yeah, here. Let me try again. And it's supposed to work. At least with Vista, with the same company, Performance Samples does that. And this one's behind the beat. Right. That's as close as I can probably get it. Another trick is you can maybe just add a instance of a solo string, solo violin, like Pacific solo violin sounds great. Let's add that in. Let's put it actually with this one. Let's hear how it sounds. Bring it down in the mix. Add a lot more reverb. Okay, great. I think we're ready to add other things. So we're missing vibraphone. Vibraphone is playing the melody. So might as well just copy one of these and add that in to our vibraphone part, which is here. Let's see here. Okay, so first off, is there any vibraphone playing here in this little gap? Yeah, so it sounds like this is there. It's just kind of in the background. Is that the right octave? Sounds like it's an octave lower, so let's go bring that down. And then on these instruments, you got to be right on the beat, not so much in front of the beat. Still quantizes a little weird though. There you go. Cool. Cool. And I don't think we need this so much. Well, maybe a little bit. This is just from the violin residual data, but it might be good to work within that a little bit. And maybe we bring it up just a bit. Okay. Nah, it's too loud. That's better. It really blends right there. Okay, so what else? There's harp. There's probably harp playing here. Maybe not. Oh yeah, okay. So harp kind of plays around here. It drops out, it sounds like. Or maybe it's playing, it's just, I don't know, it's so hard to hear. But I hear that. Let's listen more. So then it goes. Okay. Bum, bum. Okay. I'll kind of make up a part, but that will be similar. Let's try it. Wrong note. Sorry. I think there's one other note I'm missing. It's like C. Oh. It like deleted. I'll just put it in right there. Okay, so that's it on that harp part. I think we can sort of guess that and use our theory to help with that. Okay. Okay. Was there one more note? Yeah, it sounds like a plucky thing. That's what it was. Maybe just follow that. Okay, so there's harp. Celeste, you know, we might as well just add that in here too. Oh, well, there you go. There's a bad note. I don't know what happened there. It's not a bad note. No, it's just the tempo really rushes there. Maybe I'll dial that down just a tad, like 100. It's so drastic. Yeah, I just saw your note there, Sam. It is a really important thing to do. If your computer can handle it, that is, it's nice to have that to layer and get that extra feeling going. And speaking of which, one thing I might do is just re-record this feeling to kind of even exaggerate some more. Let's just see how that sounds with everything. More exaggerated. Maybe right there, this note, or a few actually is just a tad ahead of the beat. But yeah, something like that would help. And then maybe just kind of dial that down just a bit. Let's hear how it sounds. Cool. Yeah. It's getting there. So let's listen now for the other instruments. We have harp done. We have all the strings done. We have the little vibraphone stuff done. There was flutes. There were flutes earlier, and I hear harp. Excuse me, horn. So let's bring in some horn, real quick. We have this. We have maybe this one would be good. Maybe the sonar. Or sonore, excuse me. Sonore stuff would be really good for this. So let's bring that in. That's Cinesamples. So I got 2 Cinesamples, I got 1 Spitfire. And let's see which one. I'm gonna start with the Spitfire. Okay, so I kind of heard something along the lines with what the viola was playing. And if I were to just add that in here, let's see how it sounds. Okay, so maybe dial that down just a bit. Sorry, I don't know what happened there. I feel like that that viola line's pushing ahead too much. Good. So I think we could do something like that. We just layer horn with that, and let's try a different horn just to see how that feels. If it has a different. Okay, let's try it. Kind of like this one. maybe they drop out after somewhere here. Maybe we mute that. I don't know what. Anyways, we could even add that together. I mean, that might be a little loud, but let's see. And right here, I like to exaggerate this a little bit with some of the timing and the expressions. So I'll just re-record. A little bit too much. And then mute that. Mute that. Oh, oops. I see. How about we just... I want to keep it, so I'll mute it. Sometimes when you invert it and it unmutes on the other side, but okay. So we got that, right? Let's try this one too. It's not recording over. Gives it a little contrast. So you bring up that horn line and then it drops out, and then this part should sound a little bit more kind of exposed. And it's really the violin 2 part that really needs to be brought up. So maybe we even bring it up in here. Right. It's kind of nice. It's maybe too much, but that's what we need to do to bring out some of that part. So then you just bring it back down here. I think that'll work. Nice. Okay, let's think about flutes and see what would happen here. I'm gonna guess that the flute is still in there, but we're going to just stop it when the violin is soloing there. So what am I trying to say? So if I go, I don't know if all these flutes should even be in, but let's just delete that. And with that, I'll keep the alto flute. So we're gonna basically double the violin 2 part here. But then when this comes in, I'm just gonna mute it. So if you solo that. And maybe we go up. Okay, but but not so loud. So like right there, we just bring all that down just a bit. Anywho, that's the idea. I mean, we can even we can harmonize this. So maybe the flute 2 part goes up. Let's listen to this. Yeah, something like that. That might work. Something like that. It's really subtle. That should work. So then, yeah, they drop out for this part. It's all strings here. Okay. Anything else? I'm not sure. Let's listen to the recording. We're pretty much there. So I'm just gonna look through the sounds and the notes real quick. And let's see what we have. So we have so this is what, flutes. Yeah, I mean, visually it looks pretty good. Let's also check for, real quick, our expression maps. Oh, look at that. So all this should be normal. Yep. Interesting. Maybe for these flute parts, we go same. That's good. Okay. All right. I think we're ready to just take a breather for today and reconvene the next half for next time. While we do that, let's go ahead and press play. And then, Sam, I'll answer your question after. Here we go. You know what? Before we do that, one thing sounds kind of weird is the these guys. Sounds like it's rushing the beat just a bit. Like that right there. It's a little loud. Okay, so let's just kind of push that back a bit. Huh, I'm not sure why it's in front of the beat so much. And that one. That sounds right now. It's a bit too much velocity. Same thing here. Yeah. Cool, cool, cool. Um, Let me think about that with anything else. I think we're good on that. That just sounded a little weird to me. I'll go ahead and press play again. Okay, great. So there you go. That is the track, and I also have a little clap track here. I'm gonna try to start doing that a little more. But anyways, there is that. Thank you guys for watching, and I do have a question from our audience. Sam SD Sheridan. He was saying something. I'm gonna go back here. How do you know when to use diminished and augmented chords? That's a great question. Holy moly. And thank you, Oliver, Guy Shard, for the comment as well. So I would say diminished chords, at least in this context, it's like really common in a kind of a jazzy moment to. Well, here's just a quick way of looking at it. Diminished chords generally in this context is like a borrowed chord from the parallel minor. So right now we're in the key of E flat major, right? So if we're in the key of E flat major, this chord is actually the 2 of the E flat minor. It's a borrowed chord. And you use it kind of in this context as a altered or like a moment to change that. So it kind of just gives it like a blue feeling. So and you can almost look at it as a flat minor chord instead of A flat major, because it's sharing the same notes. It's just missing that F on the bottom. But anyways, that's one way using diminished chords. It's a replacement for kind of like a 4 chord, but in a minor way. So that's what it's used a lot in. So you can, like, a lot of times you're right. Like sometimes when you can hear a cadence, like sometimes it can cadence like that, where it goes from a like this is the 4th A flat, so 1. So you can use it like a cadence. That would be the borrowed chord for a diminished, and that's a half diminished 7th chord. Sometimes you do fully diminished when it behaves like a 7th of the root or something like that, and or the 2, or yeah, it's complicated. I don't know. Augmented chords are also kind of weird. I always wrap my brain around it. It's another way of like maybe replacing a 5 chord, and you kind of mess around. And yeah, augmented is nice too, because it gives you like that color of a let's say like I'm in the key of C. You can kind of go back and forth on the 5 and then the augmented 5. right? And you can even go to the what do you call the tritone? So I don't know. It's just ways to uh, emphasize something just by chromatically going up a note. There's a lot of ways to do that. So yeah, and as Guy was saying, your augmented chords to add flavor to a dominant chord. Yeah, exactly. So, anywho, I hope that helps, and I think I'm gonna clock out for today. So thanks for watching, guys. Take care. I'll see you next time.